There's a problem in the universe so simple to understand, but forces us to question everything we know about the nature of reality. This is the fine-tuning problem. And to understand it, we need to look at a set of some basic examples. Like firstly, if gravity were just slightly stronger, stars would burn out too quickly for life to exist. But if it was any bit weaker, stars and galaxies would never form in the first place. Or if the nuclear forces that hold the center of atoms together were any bit stronger or weaker, all of our chemistry would be gone. And if the mass of those subatomic particles within the atom were just slightly heavier or lighter, well, most atoms would be too unstable to exist. But the worst one of them all is that if dark energy, the thing responsible for speeding up the expansion of our universe, was just 1 part in 10 to the power of 120 bits stronger, the universe would expand too quickly for galaxies to form. And there's heaps of other conditions to the fine-tuning problem. But simply put, the problem is, why is our universe seemingly fine-tuned to support the existence of atoms, molecules, chemistry, planets, stars, galaxies, and fucking life? Any slight changes in any of these things would fuck it all up. What we need to do is imagine that the creation of a universe is just like a person who's blindfolded randomly throwing a dart at a dartboard. Now just picture that any point on the dartboard represents a random set of values for these universal properties. But the bullseye, however, represents a set of values of a universe capable of creating life, like our universe. Now, it's highly unlikely that there was just one throw at the dartboard that created the perfect universe, which is why many physicists believe that this problem is evidence for the multiverse. Because if you have an infinite amount of throws at the dartboard, at least one of them is bound to hit the right spot. And that happens to be the universe that we live in. Other physicists, however, believe that by uncovering the theory of everything, we'll reveal some hidden mechanism that explains the fine-tuning problem. This is almost like discovering that there was a magnet behind the bullseye that the dart was attracted to. Or maybe, just maybe, the dart player was never blindfolded. They just walked right up to the dartboard and placed it in the perfect spot. This is the design hypothesis, or what most of you would call God. And look, I don't shrug that off, but I do have skepticism because we're talking about things that we have no fucking clue about. I mean, any of them could be right. Anyway, get the fuck off your phone and actually experience this universe.